OC.
Oh, thanks for inviting me. Thanks for having me.
The orange curtain. Was it everything you expected and more?
Tonight, we just kind of like, it was like we was chilling and had a good, big house party. That's
Absolutely.
What I felt like it was like
you know
tonight.
When everybody gets up, people get up on the stage. And,
yeah, it was
and
cool.
They're like, he is so cool. I said, oh,
I'm a regular guy.
Lil Jon.
Yeah, I'm not the a-hole artist that everybody got to clear the stage. Nobody can be around here. Don't touch me. Don't look at me. No.
Which I love that about you.
I'm just a regular guy.
You are absolutely. So tell me about the yo.
You mean the Dave Chapelle stuff?
Yeah. So tell us about that.
Well, Dave ruined my life. He made it where I can't go anywhere without people screaming at me and hollering at me and chanting things at me. But it's great. Every time I'm on any kind of interview and people ask me about it, I thank Dave, honestly, because he helped me to go where music would have never taken. We did a sketch together where we was going back and forth, and it was basically improvisation, and he took it back and chopped it up and added his parts to it. But that was even amazing, to just sit there and improv with a comedy genius. People don't get those type of chances, to sit down with someone and do that, because I'm not a comedian. I think I'm funny as hell sometimes, but I'm not a comedian, and to sit there with a comedic genius and improv, and he takes it and creates something even greater than what we had when we just was messing around is amazing. So thank you, Dave, for having people scream and holler at me.
All right, so your look. Let's talk about your look, because this is a guy, I did my research, because
This is Liberace. Like, you have to give it up for Liberace. Like, people hate on Liberace, but Liberace has some of the most incredible jewelry and all kind of pieces ever. Like, so this is my ode to Liberace. I wanted some Liberace-esque.
That's beautiful.
A piece. So, that's white and, what is it, white and gold? Yeah. White and gold diamonds.
Matches your teeth.
Yeah, to match my teeth, exactly. You have to have an ensemble. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to have things to match. The carpet has to match the drapes.
So last week I get the call and they're like, okay, you got this act coming in, you got Lil Jon, and what's this gonna be like? And and it's like, this guy, we've got a family event, and he's like, sign me up. He goes, I loved it.
But I'm a father. My son is 12 years old, and we hang out all the time. I mean, he lives with me, of course. I mean, so I know I have a kid. I know how to keep it clean. It was not one curse word tonight.
And I was so proud of you, too, because that was part of the contract, and I'm like, all right. And I called afterwards. I met with my group, and they said, how's this going to be? I said, this guy, he's a professional. He understands it's a family environment, and you got it done. And so
I don't normally do
awesome.
Clean events because I'm the most cursing-esque person in the world. But, I mean, hey, sometimes we got to keep it clean, ladies and gentlemen.
We made some history tonight. Here we are. We're at, the Great Park. It's the first
It's a nice
festival.
place.
It's beautiful. We got the Giant Orange Festival. It's their first initial, the inaugural event, and I wanted to do it right. I'm like, we're bringing in a Grammy Award winner. I mean,
oh, wow, you did some research.
Oh, yeah.
I feel special.
I wasn't going to slum it. It's like, let's go big. Let's,
Thank you.
So I got Lil Jon.
Well, you know what? I look at it like you can't start as a giant. You have to grow to be a giant. So it's a great starting point. The setup of the place is amazing. The people you have working for you the people that you had working for you are amazing. So it's a great starting point, and it's only room to grow. I started off, a lot of people don't know, I started off as a DJ in the 90s in Atlanta. And I was like the biggest DJ in Atlanta on the radio and everything. And then I went into behind the scenes doing A&R and production and stuff. So now I'm back on the scene, DJing again, just doing what is like the #1 passion, what I started off with. And also, I had an album out, Crunk Rock.
So you gotta tell the white folk here. What is crunk? Because I explained it to my husband back there who...
Crunk does not mean crazy and drunk.
All right, so just repeat that, because as you pass that, into the Orange County...
Crunk means like when you know how you crank your car up, right?
Right.
After you crank it up, it's crunk.
It's crunk.
So it's like really that simple, but it just turned into slang. And we say crunk for meaning like getting crazy, getting off the hook, getting kind of insane. Like now the new slogan is turned up. Like you turn the volume up on your car, but that's basically getting crunk. You know what I mean? So crunk is past tense of crank.
So what's your next, what do you, which I love, and I'm glad too, because people were asking me, and I'm like, well, it doesn't mean that, but I didn't know exactly what it meant. But
we have the energy drink, crunk energy drink. A lot of the people got the crunk sticks tonight. We introduced a brand new product to the energy market, and it's basically pixie sticks, but that give you energy. So it's our product crunk, but in powdered form. Put it on your tongue, let it dissolve, and it makes you crazy like me. So yeah, we're gonna sell a trillion of those. So that's, you know, crunk energy drink. The album Crunk Rock, me DJing, Twitter, at Lil Jon, Lil
I gotta tell you too,
Jon.
So this poor guy, he's landing, he's getting off the plane. I'm on the phone, which I'm not exactly quiet. And I'm like, all right, we gotta make sure, we gotta let people know. And you'd been
I had tweeted earlier.
You're on it.
I mean, you know, because my fans, like, people from all over the world follow me, and because I'm just crazy anyway. Like I say, some people just follow me to help them get through their day, because I give them some crazy anecdotes sometimes, and I give them
you're the one.
Yeah, that's me.
It's you.
And I give them a piece of my life. Like I farted one time at the airport, and some people came up to me to take a picture.
Get a barking spider.
And I had to tweet about it, because I was like, I wonder if they smelled it, you know.
You're a pretty hardcore businessman.
I try to be.
I mean and you can tell too, and just all the different pieces that you're working on and the things that you're doing.
I tell people all the time, you can't be a dumb millionaire. There's no stupid millionaires. You have to be intelligent. So, I mean, you have to be focused in business and stay on top of your stuff, and that's how you make money.
So, last question. So, what would you tell your young self if you were to give yourself some advice? What would you tell your young self? In fact, I've got a 10-year-old and a 12-year-old, which, by the way, my son was the one who was up there, and he's getting the signature. I said, you march on up there. So.
My son's 12 too, so.
Very nice.
I guess, you know what? For me, when I was younger, what helped me to become who I am today is by being just open to everything. Like, even at a kid's age, you need to like live your life and be open to things that you normally might not do, or people you might not hang around. Just try things. Just, you know, you have to, it's like when you go somewhere to a crazy party and they have all these trays of food, and you never tried escargot or whatever. Try it, you might like it, you know. So that's my advice to youngsters. Like, you have to try different things, and by trying different things, it helps you to become yourself as an adult, because you never know what you're gonna like until you experiment and play around with stuff. So that's what happened with me, because I was a skate, punk rock, new wave, crazy kid from Atlanta, Georgia, and I became who I am today. So
I wanted to say thank you for coming out and really
making
me this an amazing kickoff to, we'll be doing this for years to come, and we'll look back and we'll be like, remember when Lil Jon?
Yeah, when I have all this gray dreads. I'll be a guest host.
We'll have you come out at
65.
10th anniversary. So.
Your kid's gonna be running the event. We're gonna be old as hell, drinking wine and cheese. I mean, that's the Orange County way. Wine and cheese, right? Where's the cheese? No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
So we got to go out with yo. You got to do your. Wouldn't be the same if I put you on the spot. And
did you really?
I know. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. All right. Woo.